I've actually done it. I've moved to China. It's been a long time coming, I would say. I've wanted to do this for a really long time and finally got the opportunity and decided to go for it. Taken a year-long sabbatical from work. So, got to say thank you to work for that. And I've moved here to Guangzhou. Well, I tell a lie, I'm not in Guangzhou right now. I'm in Zhuhai to study at South China Normal University. What I'm doing here is I'm fulfilling one of my life goals, I guess, of learning and being able to speak another language. Some of you may ask, why Mandarin? Why not something a bit easier, a bit closer to home? Well, I like a challenge. And ever since I did my internship here in Zhuhai in 2017 and made a load of Chinese friends, it's just kind of been the only language that I've been interested in learning. I think it has the potential to open so many more doors than other languages. I love visiting here. I love seeing my friends here. I love traveling around, learning about the place. I just think it's a really great place to come. And learning the language would be super useful. I've chosen Guangzhou because, well, mainly because it's a tropical climate. It's lovely. It does get a bit hot in the summer, but in general, lovely, sunny most of the time. And also, it's a tier 1 city in China. If you don't know, cities in China are done by tier, with each province having a tier 1 or tier 2 city in it, being the main city in that province. Tier 1 cities are usually the biggest, the most developed, the most convenient, and have some of the best food, because there's food from all the different regions of China that come together in these tier 1 cities. So there's tens of millions of people that live there. Guangzhou in particular is one of the cheapest tier 1 cities, which means my cost of living will be low, given that I have zero income for this year. And the university I chose, it's good for teaching. It's well known for teaching, as in studying to be a teacher. But it also does a Chinese language course that is well priced. Tuition fees for the year at my course is about £1,800 for the year. There's courses in Beijing and Shanghai that are quite a bit more famous, but the fees are just way more, closing in on £6,000, £7,000, £8,000 for a year of a non-degree language program, coupled with rent costs in Guangzhou being much lower than both Beijing and Shanghai, and plus all of my friends are in the south of China. It just makes sense for me to choose Guangzhou over the cities. It feels quite nice to do something just because you want to do it, especially when it's quite a big thing like this, instead of just doing something because you think you should do it or you think it's the right thing for you. Very refreshing, and it helps that life here is very nice and chill. My classes are from 8:30 till 11:50, and they do set a lot of homework, so I'll probably do another hour or two of study and homework after. But other than that, it's very relaxing. Go have lunch, go have dinner, go play badminton. It's kind of what more do you want, really? Right now I'm staying in one of the countless residential complexes that have been built in the last 20 years in China. Beautiful little park in the middle, surrounded by residential blocks. It's a good way to do it, I say. What does that mean for my YouTube? Oh, exciting. Just means that lots more China content. Gonna try some shorts. I've already done a couple. They're quite fun to make, if I'm honest, and I feel like it's definitely helping develop a new skill, which is always good. So I'm going to continue with that series, comparing the Chinese versions of Western things. So I'm going to be out here showing you what it's like to just be living normally in China. Well, normally, I say normally, as a student with a lot of free time in China. And I hope it's interesting for you. It'll be interesting for me to have a repository of clips and stuff and how China was like during 2026. And I can maybe compare back. Maybe 10 years, 20 years time, just to see the differences. Because compared to the first time I was here, which was 2017, 9 years ago now, it's changed a lot. A lot. And I think that it's only just going to continue. It's only going to continue. If you want to come along with my journey, just follow me, subscribe. Join me as I experience 1 year studying Mandarin in China. And just as a warning, I'm a beginner, right? So don't expect immediate fluent conversations with locals or shopkeepers or laobans. I'm gonna try, and it might be actually quite useful for me to listen back to my pronunciation, my tones. But yeah, it's gonna be quite embarrassing, I think, trying to speak Mandarin.